Well, I think looking around me maybe speaks for itself. So this golf course has stood the test of time. You know, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're actually in a metropolitan city in North America. St George's dates back to 1929, however, that's not the original name of this club. This club was actually the Royal York Club. And then eventually when one of the directors, Holmes Smith, when he was leaving, he did some negotiation that meant that he actually took the golf club over here himself. He wanted to create a private club. He wanted to create a little piece of England, which is where the word St George's came from. And I think it's very important to celebrate the history. And it doesn't really matter what you call this facility, it's just a fantastic place. It was designed by Stanley Thompson, who's the legendary golf course architect, and the best praise you can give to Mr. Thompson is that in real terms it's not changed much. The two bunkers as we're approaching this hole here can look from the tee as if they're actually almost at the green side, when actually they're probably somewhere in the region of 40 to 50 yards short. So at St George's you don't always think about elevation changes in general, but as you can see here, there actually is quite a lot of elevation change on individual holes, which gives it character, it gives it depth, it shows you where to go, shows you where not to go.
Yeah, it's amazing that when you think about it, when you drive around and you play the golf course, that 100 years ago, they did this and built this without machines, basically horses and scraping around dirt and moving and dropping in places. What's interesting is when you go back and you look at historical photos, the bunkering shapes are still from the 1930s, and it's just quite amazing that they've maintained that over close to 100 years.
So as we come up the 18th hole here, you're looking for iconic 18th holes. We've had 5 women's Canadian Opens here, we've had 6 men's Canadian Opens, we've just, arguably had one of the best ones with Rory McIlroy winning. And that's fantastic, not just for St George's, but it's fantastic for Canadian golf. It's fantastic for the next generation of golfers coming into the game. And a view like this, an iconic 18th hole, I think that will remain in a lot of people's minds, for years to come, which is fantastic.